Welcome back to another video. I think I'm just going to shoot a short one because I wanted to save some time and energy to still be able to function when I go to get more footage for commentary videos and everything. And again, this video I just got done streaming. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love to you guys. My name is LUNARWASLOST. All my socials down below if you need. Like the video if you want, dislike it if you dislike it. Let's get into this video. So, what are we talking about today? Well, I actually had a few topics. Like I said in a recent video, kind of saving my psychedelic stories to space them out. But sorry, that was so unprofessional, man, to just look at my phone and space out. I just seen a funny message. But I actually did want to talk about something in this video. I think it was something like spiritual I seen. Oh shit. It's actually to talk about. Yeah, it's actually, this is the one biggest tip I can give you for starting spirituality or getting into this. The one biggest tip I can give you, and this like sums everything up, because to me, if you look at teachings of stuff, you can really you break them down in subsections so they're easier to learn. Example is like if you look at my playlist, the 7 laws of Tahuti, learning those would really help you, and I feel, and I've been still trying to apply them. I don't really look at them often, I'm not gonna lie, but I do remember them in the back of my mind, because books and most things that are in books activate something that's already in your mind that is just sleeping. So it's always here with me, like the as above, so below, cause and effect, focus on what's in your mind, this reality is the result, stuff like that. So the one biggest tip I can give you is, I know I kind of made it with play your own game first. Even like, don't watch me if you don't need to anymore, or don't want, like, if you don't have a want, feel free to leave. The same thing goes for spirituality. So there are different spiritual teachers who do the work and get the books, who and recommend them and dive deep for those who need it. So, it's not wrong to find the person you rock with, but just remember, is that person is ultimately, if they promote where you need to learn, or they have their way of teaching and you click with their way of teaching, whatever it may be, from spirituality, consciousness, whatever, that you then internalize what they say for you, because what they're saying is universal knowledge that you already have access to. So if you find a way of getting it, I can make this video 1,000 times, because it's almost like the one thing I want to put out there is that, remember, everything is you. So you have to understand that when you're watching someone, they're like a reflection of where you might want to be at, or where you would like your mind to get to. So you just have to start embodying the thoughts and feelings of seeing yourself there, or even the ones that they did. Because like me, I say this for a lot of people who like a lot of girls I deal with really say like that, like I'm so smart or all this shit, which is good, and thank you. But I just always see it as, hey, you can be there too. You just really have to do the work for yourself. You have to start really learning yourself. Because over the past 2 years, I can say, is the craziest just level ups I've been having. And over the months, it almost gets quicker and quicker as you, depending on your belief. Like, I started to get into 3 books I can recommend. Mind Control 101 by Dentellian and Jones, Cyclomancy by Frank Rudolph, and Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard, which I just decided to pick up on the side. But the reason I talk about getting into books is because the books activate within you shit that you naturally know, if you naturally kind of know. But like when you go, oh, I never, whoa, or you go, I thought this, is it reawakening in you. And for me, that's what a lot of these books are. Like I said, reincarnated back here, like I'm here again. So a lot of this knowledge is just like, oh, I get this, and oh, I've been doing this for years, just unconsciously. But when you consciously start to master this stuff, your life changes. I'm telling you, it starts to change. it's different. Trust me. When you start really mastering yourself and loving yourself, it's a different ball game. And that's the one thing I can truly say is where I'm trying to make all these connections with is ultimately at the end of the day, you, not me, not him, not this guy on a podium speaking, not that guy. Nobody can save you but you. Trust yourself. Because at the end of the day, the game is being played by you, not me, you. And we're all in it having fun though. And we're all playing our own game. So you have to understand that it's kind of sounded like my other video, but the one biggest tip to this whole thing is that remember, you and that person up there are exactly the same energy. Just different people came here incarnated with different purposes, which makes them different. So of course, you're probably not going to be Chris Brown. You're not going to be Michael Jackson. You're not going to be this guy. But that's okay. That's the beauty in the individuality on earth and the egos being separate. That is one of the things that I can say is beautiful. One of the downsides to humanity, of course, is the darkness side. But again, I can't say that as a downside knowing what I know. You need it for the light to show. You need darkness. So, but at least with humanity, I think when we think of higher powers, they're ascended past that. And there's a lot of research showing that but I still goes according to what I believe. Like for me, I believe that definitely you can ascend your humanity first of all, because it's the only way to get out of here. But truly that you can ascend it here while you can do your best to stay off of either side while you're here. Yin and yang, the center. You're the center of yin and yang. But truly, anyways, all I wanted to say is remember, pay attention to who you watch, these content creators. Some of these people, please fact check. Please fact check when you get into spirituality. Discern it for yourself. When you get into spirituality, the one best tip I can give you is discern shit for yourself. Like, it's about you. Like, you have to understand it's about you and who you end up building with. So whether you get into spirituality or consciousness, do this one thing. And I might even clickbait this title. I think I clickbaited this title. If this is post me, or this is post me, you seeing this, is really discern this shit for yourself. Like, I don't care about some fucking TikTok girl with her gems. I don't fucking care if you're talking about some dude who knows astrology or some girl. Please do this stuff for yourself. Please look it up for yourself. Get into it yourself. Or not get into it yourself. You can end up coming across it yourself. But like when you start hearing them say certain things that they believe, or, start pushing ideas on you, and you kind of start feeling a little ways about it, yes, it is time to start okay, they got me here. Now it's time. That's why we say that. I feel like people like-minded like me and like Ralph Smart, they say when you need to stop watching me, it's your time to go off on your own. So when it's time to stop watching me and you feel like, or any of them, it's time to go. It's time to go, because now this journey has really became your own. But we were like the synchronicities where it was time for you to perceive us at that time. Especially even with the TikTok spirituality and shit with it, whatever they're doing, whatever anybody's doing, is that it was time for you. Okay, I'm still recording. It was time for you to perceive them, but now it's time for you to start really seeing yourself. And then anyways, with anybody that I watch or see, I just see myself in all the time. I always make sure that I see myself, because honestly, you really should. Honestly, I just made this connection, but it almost seems like people treat other people the way they treat themselves. Oh yeah, because hurt people. I don't know why that realization came. Maybe it just came for me to say it in the video. It's like something I already knew, but it came in a different form saying it like that. But truly is that treat someone you would treat yourself, right? So, or the way you would treat yourself. So like if you're a jokester or something and you would create jokes about yourself, even like comedians, then, joke with people and people will know you. People know you give off a vibe about how you feel about yourself. Like if you're like someone who looks like they're really nervous and shit, you give that off. Other people can feel that. It's contagious. So that's the same thing with this. Like, seriously, just the biggest thing is, oh, well, that would be turning this into a different video. Okay, end of the video tip. End of the video free one is really, imagine if you hate on somebody else, would you hate on yourself? And if you do, then that shows you that something negative in you. But anyways, okay, I'll see you in the next video, and take that one that's a freebie. Peace out. I'm going to eat.